Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you once again to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The playoffs continue here on my channel, the 1985 postseason. Tonight, it's Game 1 of the 1985 American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. We are at Yankee Stadium for tonight's matchup as the Yankees have games 1, 2, 6, and 7 in their ballpark. This is Game 1. The Minnesota Twins coming off a 3-1 series win over the Blue Jays. The Yankees coming off a 3-1 series win over the Red Sox. Now these two teams will play each other to see who will go play in the World Series. This should be exciting. It should be great. I hope we have lots of Yankee fans in the game tonight, in the chat tonight. We like to see lots of Yankee fans. So, as Steeler fan and Philip Reynolds join us here first at Yankee Stadium. So I know Steeler fan and Philip Reynolds are both great Yankee fans. So I know they'll be rooting for the Yankees all the way through to the World Series. I am sure about that. Do us Yankee haters a favor and let the Twins win 3 straight. Okay. Yep, I know I got lots of Yankee fans in the chat. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight, their number 1 starter, Ron Guidry. He was 22-6, 3.27 ERA. Guidry has I believe, let me see what he had in his first game. I believe he got the win in the game. Let me see. I didn't get these all set up, ready to go. Which is not really good. So let's see, what did Guidry do? Guidry, what did he do here? Let's see. Ron Guidry actually did get the win, so he is 1-0. So he got the call. He gets the call tonight, and we'll see what happens. Just bring up my information for the Yankee, for the information here. That's what I want. Okay. So let's start playing. So as I said, Ron Guidry 1-0 for the postseason. As Philip Reynolds says, barf. All right. Please barf in Steeler fans' name. Yeah, you're riding high. That was a pretty much no contest in that first game in the morning. So Ron Guidry gets the call for the Yankees, but the Minnesota Twins are looking to get to the World Series. Can this 85 team do what the 87 team did just 2 years earlier? Let's find out. Top of the first, leading off, center fielder Kirby Puckett. Puckett for the postseason is 3 for 15. So here we go. Game 1, ALCS. Let's get some exciting baseball going on. Guidry's first pitch, 4-4. Against the righty, it's a blank. Puckett will swing 6-5. That's a line out to first. That is out number 1. Next batter will be the left fielder, Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher for the postseason is 1 for 16. He is not having a good start to the postseason. Guidry with the pitch, 3-1. That's a strikeout. The 9 is too high. Yankee Stadium has 1 to strikeouts and 1 to walks. 4-4 for Hatcher. That's a base hit. He gets a single. So he must have heard me kind of knock him down. So Hatcher gets himself a base hit. He'll go to first. Here's the first baseman, Kent Hrbek. Hrbek is 3 for 16 for the playoffs so far. Infield goes halfway. Checking on a strat, that's a 7. Nothing happening there. Guidry will pitch. 4-2 against the lefty. That's an automatic out. It's a star 6 and a fly out to right. 2 away. And now we'll see the right fielder, Tom Brunansky. Brunansky for the playoffs is 2 for 15. Well, no, the reason why I'm using blue and white because the Yankees, the home team. The home team may usually try to utilize the colors of the home team on the dice. We'll still roll a strat. Strat roll says a 3. Nothing happening there. Guidry will pitch, and that's a 1-5. That's a right against a righty. That's a blank. Guidry will swing 6-1, and against the lefty, that is a base hit for Brunansky, and that's going to go into the outfield for a clean double. A double against the lefty for Brunansky. Will that score Hatcher? 2. Yes, base running rating is 2. With 2 outs, makes it a 3, and that ball is hit. That ball is hit to center field, and that is Henderson, and his arm is a +1 of 4. So a 1-4, Hatcher will score. A 5 he will hold. A 6-2-5, Hatcher will be out. And that is a 2, Hatcher will score. And Brunansky holds at second with an RBI double. Run comes all the way in, and it is the Twins who jump out to a 1-0 lead on the Yankees. That will bring up the designated hitter, Roy Smalley. Smalley is 1 for 12 for the postseason. So 2 outs, an early run in for the Twins. We'll check the strat. That's a 14. Nothing happening. Guidry will pitch. 4-2 against a right-hander switch. That is a blank. Smalley will swing 2-1. He grounds out to short. Throw goes to first. And that will do it. Twins get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. They jump out in front. Early on here in the game. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins will be Bert Blyleven. He is their #1 starter. Blyleven, a late trade from the Indians in '85. Blyleven is 1-0 for the postseason. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Ricky Henderson. Best leadoff hitter in baseball history. And Henderson right now is batting 8 for 18 for the postseason. So he is doing very well. Blyleven will pitch. That's a 5-1. That's a range play at the park. Yankee Stadium says 6-1. That's a fly ball to left. Mickey Hatcher is there. His range is a 5, and he will make the catch. Out number 1. Henderson flies out, and that will bring up the left fielder, Ken Griffey. Griffey for the postseason is 4 for 14. 1 out. Blyleven, 3-4. That against the lefty, that's a blank. Griffey will go ahead and swing, 3-2. And that's a line drive hit to second base, but it'll be caught there by Tuffel. That's out number 2. 2 outs, and that will bring up the first baseman, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. Mattingly for the postseason is batting 7 for 16. He is the second leading hitter on the Yankees. Ricky Henderson is the leading hitter on the Yankees for the playoffs. Blyleven will pitch. 6-1, error on a grounder. Mattingly, 2-1. That's a fly out to right. There's no error there. And Blyleven dishes a 1-2-3 inning. After 1-0 Twins. We go to the top of the second. Here's third baseman Gary Guidry. Guidry for the postseason right now is batting 3 for 14. So Guidry will pitch. And that is a 3-3. That's a walk. The 16 is high. Guidry will swing 4-2. That's a ball hit to center field. That is an 18 against the lefty. That is way out of there. And that's just going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1 as he got way under that pitch. 1 out. Here's the shortstop, Ron Washington. He gets the call at short. Washington did not play in game number 4. Washington was a game 3 player, and he, so far for the postseason, if I can find him, I think Washington only played 1 game, and he was 1 for 2 in the second game against the Blue Jays. Guidry will pitch. That's a 1-2, and that's a walk to 4. Yep, he walks Washington, so the Twins get a man on first. And that will bring up Tim Tuffel. Tuffel is at second base, and he is 1 for 11 for the postseason, so he's having a rough start at it. 1 out. The infield is halfway. Pitch coming. First, I should do a strat roll, shouldn't I? Strat roll says a 4. Washington, 4 minus 1 is a 3. That's a possible hit and run. Why not? He's actually got good speed. Tuffel does strike out a little bit, but we're going to do a hit and run. So hit and run is on. Guidry, 6-2. That's a double question mark. Tuffel, a righty. That is a blank. So Tuffel will swing, and that's a 2-2. It's a line drive to second base. It was a hit and run. That's an automatic double play. Washington is outside retired. Oh, wow. Line out to second base on a hit and run. Tuffel just hits it right to Randolph, and Randolph just tosses it to first to get Washington, and that will retire the side. So no runs and a hit. We go to the bottom of the second. Here is Dave Winfield leading off for the Yankees. He is in right. Winfield for the postseason is having a little under it. He's only batting 2 for 16, so he's a little bit underachieving. Blyleven with the pitch, 4-4. That's a range play. Winfield will swing 3-5, and against a right-hander, that's a base hit to short, but it's a range play. And the shortstop is Washington. His range is a 3. Does he take a single away from Winfield? No, he does not. That will be a base hit. Winfield hit that too hard. Leadoff single for the Yankees. Here's their designated hitter, Don Baylor. Baylor for the playoffs right now is batting 6 for 17. He's overachieving a little bit for a batter that hit 231 that year. Infield halfway. Strat says a 14. Nothing happening. Blyleven will pitch. And that's a 1-5. Strikeout 16 high. Baylor gets to swing 6-3. That's a star 2. And it's a fly out to center. Out number 1. Winfield will stay at first, obviously. That brings up the second baseman, Willie Randolph. Randolph for the postseason is hitting at a 5 for 18 clip. Not too bad. Infield is still halfway. Nothing on the strat. Blyleven, 3-2. That's a walk. And the 13 will walk him. Yep, he'll walk Randolph on that. And now runners at first and second. 1 out. And the Yankees are in a little bit of business. Here's the third baseman, Mike Pagliarulo, a.k.a. Pags. Pags is having off to a good start. 6 for 16 for the postseason. Infield is still in double play depth. Nothing on the strat. Blyleven will pitch. 2-3. That's a strikeout. The 8 will get him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Blyleven. He had 206 of them in 85. But that is out number 2. That does bring up the catcher, Butch Weiniger. Weiniger and Hasse share platoon duties. He is the platoon player for the Yankees. And Weiniger right now, so far, he is batting. What's he doing here? Weiniger's actually batting 2 for 8 for the postseason, as he and Hasse are sharing platoon duties. Weiniger against righties and Hasse against lefties. 2 outs. Checking the strat. That's a 17. Nothing happening. Runners at first and second. Blyleven with the pitch. 5-2. Strikeout. 14 is high. Weiniger will swing. 6-6. That's a star 4. He grounds it to short. And that will end the inning. So no runs for the Yankees on a hit and a walk. After 2, still 1-0 Twins. I wish the thing would just lay flat. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Twins is the catcher, Mark Salas. Salas is batting 5 for 13 for the Twins. That's not too bad. In terms of average, Salas is their leading hitter. Guidry will pitch, and that's a 4-6. That's a possible error. Salas will swing 5-6. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Winfield. His error rating is a 3. That's a 2, but it has to be an odd number, so Winfield will not make an error there, and that's out number 1. On flyouts to the outfield, it has to be under their error rating and an odd number. Prevent some flyouts. You really shouldn't be dropping fly balls. Here's Kirby Puckett. Puckett lined out his first time up. And that is a 3-3, and that is a walk. That 5 will walk against the lefty. Yep, that'll walk him. Puckett gets the walk. That 5 plus 1 is 6. He does walk. So Puckett goes to first. And here's Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher had a single his first time up. He's 1 for 1, infield halfway. Anything happening? A 3. Possible hit and run. Let's see. Puckett 13. No, not with Guidry. Guidry has a -4 steal rating. So no, Puckett's not going anywhere. Guidry will pitch. 4-5. Against a righty, that's a blank. Hatcher will swing 4-5 himself. That's a ground ball to third. They turn it 2, 3, 4. And second base Randolph +1 is a 5. A 1-5, they'll turn the double play, and they will do it with ease. Third base to second base to first base, side retired. As the Yankees get some defense there. So nothing across for the Twins except for a walk. Guidry faces the minimum, bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop Bobby Meacham. Meacham for the postseason is actually batting 6 for 13. His average was .218. Meacham's one of the leading hitters for the Yankees. Go figure that one out. One of the leading hitters in this postseason. Blyleven will pitch 5-5. That's a range play. Meacham will swing 3-4. That's a ball hit to right field. We first checked to see what kind of it is. That's a ball hit to right. That is a 9. Against a right-hander, that's going to be a single if it is not caught. The ball is hit to right, and that is Bernansky. His range is a 3. So a 1-3, he'll make the catch. And he will do it. He makes the catch and takes a single away from Meacham. And that is out number 1. So that's just a fly out to right. Here's Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 1. Blyleven will pitch. Hall of Famer he is, by the way. 6-3 against the righty. That's an automatic out. That's going to be a star 6, and that is a fly out to right for out number 2. And now Griffey. Griffey is 0 for 1. He lined out his first time up. Blyleven 1-1. That's a strikeout. The 15 is high. Griffey takes a swing, 4-4, star 3, and that's a ground ball to third. And the throw goes to first. A nice 1-2-3 inning by Blyleven. So far, he's off to a good start here. And at the end of 3, it's still 1-0 Twins. Well, we know how the fortunes of baseball can change really quickly, especially since everything is magnified in the playoffs. Top of the 4th, Herbeck leads off. He is, he is 0 for 1. Guidry will pitch. That's a 5-2. Against the lefty, it's an automatic out. That's going to be a star 3 and a ground out to third. First out. And now we'll see Tom Brunansky. Brunansky had a nice RBI single his last time up, which scored Hatcher. He's 1 for 1. Guidry, 4-5 against a right-hander. That is blank. Brunansky, 1-3. This time he grounds out to short. For the second out, the DH Smalley will come up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Guidry, 5-2 against the switch hitter right. That is a blank. Smalley swings 4-5, and he pops out to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Guidry. So far, both these pitchers are actually pitching pretty well. We got a pitcher's duel going on early in the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Here's Donnie Baseball. He's 0 for 1. Blyleven looking in. Pitch coming. 2-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Mattingly will swing 3-2. And he hits a line shot right to Tuffel. And he'll put it away. Out number 1. Tuffel makes a nice catch on a line out. That ball had base hit written all over it, but Tuffel is there to make the play. Here's Dave Winfield. Winfield is 1 for 1. He has a single. Has the only hit in the game for the Yankees so far. Blyleven, 3-6. Strikeout 1. Got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Blyleven. Strikes out Winfield. And now here's Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 1. Blyleven checking in. Here is his pitch. 1-5. Strikeout. That 18 is high. Baylor swings the bat. 6-4. Hits a fly ball to left field. And that will do it there. Another 1-2-3 inning for Blyleven. After 4, still 1-0 in favor of the Twins. Top of the 5th, Guidry will lead off. He is 0 for 1. Guidry looking on, and here's the pitch. That's a 2-2 strikeout. 18 is way out of there. Guidry gets the swing. 1-2. He flies out to left. For out number 1. Next batter, Ron Washington. And I believe he walked his last time up. Yeah, he did. Washington walked his last time up, so he's 0 for 0. Guidry, 5-5, range play. Washington will swing 4-1. That's a line shot to first, and that is hit to Mattingly. His range is a 2. Yep, he's got to get it. Wow, puts his glove up and makes a great stab in the air, and he makes the catch. Line out to first. That's out number 2. And now we'll see Tim Tuffel, future world champion New York Met, by the way. Tuffel is 0 for 1. Guidry will pitch. 5-5. That again is a range play. See where Tuffel hits it too, 4-4. He pops it to short. Now, actually, in this case, I'm going to say that's a ball hit to the shortstop. That's a ball hit to the shortstop. That's Meacham. His range is a 1. And no way he's going to get that. That's going to be, I'm going to make that, call that a line drive to short. And that is a base hit for Tuffel. That's a single. I know a lot of people say, how can you get out of a range of a pop fly? I said, well, it's a P6. So pretty much if I got a range play and it's a P, I pretty much say it's pretty much a line drive. But if he catches it, it's a pop fly ball. So Tim Tuffel gets a single. He'll go to first, keep the inning alive. And here's Salas. Salas is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs. Infield will play normal. Tuffel does have some ability to do something, but that 6 won't allow him to do a thing. So Guidry looking on. He will pitch 2-1. That's an error on a throw. Salas will swing 4-2. Star 1. That's a fly out to left. There will not be an error there, obviously, and the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Twins. We are halfway through this game, moving through pretty quickly. 1-0 in favor of the Twin Cities. Sometimes you get those 13 to 12 marathons like we had last week. And sometimes you get a game like this. Bottom of the 5th. Willie Randolph leads off. He's 0 for 0. He walked his last time up. Pitch from Bert. And 4-2. That's a strikeout. The 16 is out of there. Randolph will swing 3-3 against the right-hander. He grounds that to short. That's the first out. And here's Pags. Pags is 0 for 1. Blyleven 2-6. That's a blank. Pagliarulo gets the swing 6-4, and he chops one to second base. Throw goes to first. A nice dig out there by Mattingly, out number 2. Pretty routine. And now Butch Weiniger. Weiniger is 0 for 1. Blyleven looking on. Fans here at Yankee Stadium trying to stay into this game. Blyleven with the pitch, 2-4. And against a lefty switch, that is a blank. Weiniger gets the swing, 2-4. He grounds one to second base, and that will end the inning. Another 1-2-3 inning for Blyleven. After 5, still 1-0 in favor of the Twins. Top of the 6th. Guidry still has some strength. Kirby Puckett leads off. Puckett is 0 for 1. Walked his last time up. Guidry looking on. Pitch on the way. 3-1. That's a strikeout. The 5 gets him. Struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Ron Guidry in this game. He had 143 of them in 85. That's the first strikeout for him. Took him 6 innings to get his first strikeout. Here's Mickey Hatcher. Hatcher is, what is he? He is single. He is 1 for 2. Guidry 1-6. Error on a grounder. Hatcher 4-5. That's a ground ball to third. And that ball is hit to Pagliarulo. His error rating is an 8. That's an 11. He's got it. He'll throw to first for out number 2. Pags makes the play. And now here's Kent Herbeck. Guidry looking on. And that is 6-3. That's a blank. Herbeck will swing 4-1. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 1 against the lefty. That will be a base hit for Herbeck. That's a single. Hits one right to center. He keeps the inning alive. Herbeck's first hit of the game. They'll go to first, keep the inning up. And now a chance for Tom Brunansky. Brunansky is 1 for 2. He hit a double, an RBI doubles last time up. Wonder if he can do it again. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. See if anything happening. Nope. Guidry will pitch. 5-6, strikeout, 16 is high. Brunansky will swing 4-4, and this one he pops out to short, and that will end the inning. So no runs and a hit for the Twins. It remains 1-0. Anything can happen so far. Anything can happen. And I'm sure all my Yankee fans in the chat are rooting for a comeback. If I have any Yankee fans in the chat. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Bobby Meacham. Meacham is 0 for 1. Blyleven looking in. He will pitch. 6-5. That is a home run question mark. Bobby Meacham, a switch hitter. That means he'll be hitting from the left side. A 1-18, that 13 passes. Against a righty, Bobby Meacham has a 1. The only way he hits this out is if this is a 1. He just got it, misses it by 2. That's a 3. So it's too high. Meacham just misses a homer. But he does get to swing 1-3, and he just lines it right back to Blyleven. That's out number 1. So Meacham gets himself a meatball, but he couldn't put any tomato sauce on it, and he just sends it back to Bert, who puts up his glove and takes the catch. 1 down. Here's Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 0 for 2. Pitch from Blyleven. That's a 4-6. That's an error on a throw. Ricky Henderson, 6-2. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Single for Ricky. No throwing error there because there's nobody on base, no runner advancement. So Henderson will stay. He gets a hit. Only the second hit allowed by Blyleven in this game, but now Ricky Henderson is on first. And the batter will be Ken Griffey, so major speed is on the base pads. Henderson needs an 8 or lower to try to steal. And nope, that 16 does not. So Blyleven holds him, and they will pitch. The infield is halfway. Blyleven, 2-3, strikeout, 11 is high. Griffey will pitch, 6-1. That's a fly out to center field, and that is the second out. Griffey goes back to the bench. And now Donnie Baseball. Mattingly is 0 for 2. The infield now goes back. Henderson may still look at a steal here. Needs an 8 or a lower. That's a 14. No. Blyleven doing a good job keeping Ricky Henderson at first. Blyleven will pitch, though. 5-4. Strikeout, 16 high. Mattingly gets to swing 4-3, and he grounds it right to first. Herbeck's got it. He'll take it himself. Side retired. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. After 6, still 1-0 Twins. Are you guys like me? You're expecting some team to start putting runs up on the board here in a second? Top of the 7th. Guidry has still got some good strength. So does Blyleven. Blyleven could actually go the distance with 33 batters faced. That's almost going through the lineup. That's almost going through the lineup 4 times. Here's Roy Smalley leading off for the Twinnies. Smalley is 0 for 2. No, Robert. Come on, don't I have any Yankee fans in the chat somewhere? Guidry will pitch. 3-4. That's a strikeout. The 6, yep, got him. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 2 for Guidry. One man down, and that will bring up Gary Guidry. He is 0 for 2. Guidry looking on. Pitch coming, 6-1, hit by pitch. That 10 is too high. Guidry's an 8, Guidry a -10, so ain't nothing happening there. Guidry does get to swing the bat. 5-6, and against the lefty, that's a ground ball to third. Throw goes to first for out number 2. They're not allowed to escape from New York. 2 men out. And here is Ron Washington. Washington is 0 for 1. Guidry with the pitch. 2-5. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium will say 1-3. That's a star 3. It'll be a ground ball to third base. Up with it is Pags. He'll throw to first. And another 1-2-3 inning. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Twins lead the Yankees 1-0. Sing your take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Send in the snake to scare the Yankee fans. Coming up tomorrow on RJL 518, the postseason continues. In the morning, we will have Game 2 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. So Game 2 of this series will be in the morning. And then at night, it will be Game 2 of the Houston Astros taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. The Astros lead that series 1-0 and did a good job, did a number on the Cardinals this morning. So for those of you who haven't watched the game, I do apologize for the spoiler, but you still might want to see what happened as the Astros did a number on the Cardinals in this game and taking a 1-0 series lead in Busch Stadium. But we return here to the 1985 American League Championship Series, and the Twins lead it 1-0. Leading off for the Yankees will be Dave Winfield. Winfield is 1 for 2. Fans here at Yankee Stadium want to see something, but right now, Blyleven's doing a heck of a job. And that is a 3-2, and that is a walk chance. That 16 is going to be too high. He does not walk Winfield. Winfield will swing 2-5. That's a star 4, and he grounds it to short. And that's the first out. One down, and the batter will be Don Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 2. Blyleven will pitch. 2-2. That's at the park. Yankee Stadium will say 6-3, and that is a base hit to center field, but it's a single plus, so Baylor has to try for second. His base running rating is a 3. Puckett has a -1 arm, so a 1-2, Baylor is safe at second. 3-5, he holds. A 6, he is thrown out, and he will hold at first, so Baylor keeps the single, and the tying run is on. A base hit by Don Baylor into center. And now the Yankees have the tying run aboard. Here's Willie Randolph. Still one out. The infield is halfway. I am checking for a strat, although I don't think anything's going to happen. Nope. So Blyleven will pitch to Randolph. Baylor on it first. Yankees have the tying run aboard. Blyleven 4-3 against the right-hander. That's an automatic out. Randolph, gotta re-roll that. Randolph, a star 5, and that's going to be a fly out to left. Out number 2. Two outs, and now here's Pagliarulo. Pags is 0 for 2. Infield now normal. I will roll the strat. That's an 18. Nothing happening. Baylor on it first. Blyleven pitching. That's a 2-3. Strikeout. Got him. Struck him out. Blyleven with strikeout number 3, and the inning is over. 1 run and a hit. And Blyleven continues to chug along after 7. 1-0 Twins. And a major pitcher's duel between these two guys. We go to the top of the 8th. Tim Tuffel leads off for the Twins. Ron Guidry's going to stay out there. He's got 4 batters left before he gets tired. Yankee bullpen getting ready to come in. But so far, Guidry's pitched gem, and Blyleven has done just a little better. Guidry will pitch. And that's a 4-5 against a righty. It's a blank. Tuffel will swing 3-3, fly out to center. Out number 1. Tuffel's now 1 for 3. 1 out. And here's Mark Salas. Salas is 0 for 2. Guidry, 2-3, strikeout, 10 is high. Salas will swing, 5-1. That's a double into center field by Salas. He smacks it over Henderson's head, and the Twins got a big run at second base. Double for Salas. He continues to come through with some hits. And now can Kirby Puckett bring Salas in? Puckett is 0 for 2. He did walk, but he struck out and lined out. They're thinking what they want to do with Guidry. Puckett hits lefties better than righties. Got a runner on second base. Oh, what do you do here? I think you got to play the percentages, and they're going to go with him a little while longer, see if they can get out Puckett. So Ron Guidry's going to pitch to Puckett. 1 out. The infield is back. I am checking the strat, see if anything happening. A 2, no. So Guidry will pitch to Puckett, and that's a 1-6 error on a grounder. Puckett will swing 4-5, and that's a base hit to past first base. That is a single. If it's hit to first, Mattingly's error rating is a 4. That's a 7, so there's no error, so that ball gets past Mattingly. That is a single for Puckett. Salas's base running rating is a 3, and he needs to be a 4 in order for him to score. It is not. He holds at third. A big-time base hit, but that does not score the run. And now the batter is Mickey Hatcher. And they're going to let Guidry pitch to Hatcher. The bullpen is getting ready. This is Guidry's fatigue batter. And what are they going to do here? They're going to play the infield in. Yankees going to play the infield in. They do not want Salas to score. Which means the only double play chance is home to first. I will check a strat. Matt is an 11, nothing happening. Runners at first and third. Guidry will pitch to Hatcher. Infield in. The only double play chance is home to first. Guidry with the pitch. 5-6. Strikeout. 18 is high. Hatcher will swing. 4-5. It's a ground ball to third. It's a ground ball to third. Salas is not gonna come home. He will hold there. The throw goes to first to get Hatcher out number 2. They do not send Salas, and they'll take the ball and give him another chance. So the throw goes to first for the second out, and that will bring up Herbeck. Herbeck is 2 for 3. Now the infield is back, and that is going to be it for Guidry because now he is tired, and the Yankees will take him out. What a job he did, though. So Ron Guidry coming out, and they're going to go with the left. They're going to go with the lefty. They're going to go with Bob Shirley. Shirley will come on and pitch for the Bombers. Runners at second and third. 2 outs now. The Twins decide not to send Salas, thinking he would be a dead duck, which he would be. It would have been a 1. Would have been a 1, even for a double play chance. So they decide to put it in Kent Herbeck's hands. It makes sense. Let another batter try to bring in the runs. 2 outs. I am rolling the strike. And that is a 3. Nothing happening. Shirley will pitch to Herbeck. This is a big chance for the Twins. Shirley, 5-5. Strikeout 4. Got him. Struck him out. Struck him out. Big K by Shirley. And the threat goes by the board. No runs on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 1-0 Twins. Does anybody have the feeling that the Yankees are just going to win this like in the 8th or the 9th inning? I just have that strange, funny feeling. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Yankees is Butch Weiniger. Blyleven will pitch to him. Blyleven is really strong. He could go the distance. Blyleven will pitch. And that's a 3-1. Strikeout 9 against the righty. That's too high. Weiniger is 7 plus 1 is 8. Too high. Weiniger will swing. 3-2. He lines it right back to Bert, and he puts up his glove and saves his face. Out number 1. That ball was heading right for his mouth, and Blyleven makes the play. That's the first out. Here's Bobby Meacham. Meacham is 0 for 2. Blyleven will pitch to him. Pitch from Blyleven, 3-2. That's a walk. Yep, that will walk Meacham. Meacham trots down to first on a base on balls. Once again, the tying run is on. And now the top of the order for Ricky. Infield is halfway. Ricky Henderson will bat against Blyleven. And Blyleven will pitch to him. He will pitch to him. Ricky does a little better against lefties than against righties. Meacham on it first. Infield halfway. I am rolling a strike. Meacham's got good speed, but that 11 is not going to be able to send him anywhere. Blyleven will pitch. That's Suadice. Re-roll. Blyleven pitches 4-6. Error on a throw. Error on a throw. Henderson will swing. That's a 3-3. It's a star 4. It's a ground ball to short. The throw, the ball. Washington's error rating is a 14. That's a 9. We got a throwing error. We got a throwing error that we're trying to turn the double play, so the throw goes to second. Tuffel's range is a 2. Does he prevent the ball from going past him? No, he does not. That's going to go into the outfield. So Meacham goes to second, Henderson on to first. Meacham's base running rating is a 5, a 1-5. He gets an extra base. Yes, he does. And Ricky Henderson with that same role will take the extra base as well. That is a horrible error on Ron Washington. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Oh, my. That is an E6. And that is a throwing error. That is a throwing error, so the runners advance. Oh, my. Meacham goes to third, and Henderson at second, 1 out. A gigantic error, first error on the Twins. Ron Washington commits a huge error, and now here's Ken Griffey. The infield is going to come in. And we're going to see a new pitcher. Bert Blyleven is coming out. They're not going to let Griffey hit again. They're going to bring. Well, do I do that? No, you know what? I'll keep Blyleven in there. I'm going to keep him in there. Blyleven will continue to pitch. They talk to him on the mound. They say, no, let me see if I can get Griffey out. So the infield is in. Runners at second and third. And you can't walk Griffey because then you put Donnie. If you walk Griffey, that's fine, but then you got to pitch to Mattingly. And Mattingly kills right-handers. So Blyleven will pitch to Griffey. This is a big chance for the Yankees. Bottom of the 8th, 1-0, infield in. I am rolling a strat. That is a 4, and nothing happening. Blyleven looking in. Playoff baseball. Blyleven will pitch. That's a 1-3. It's a possible error again. Griffey will swing. That's a 3-1. That's a ground ball to short. It's a ground ball to short. That is hit to Washington. His error rating is a 14. That's a 15. This time he will not make an error. Meacham is going to come home. The infield is in. His base running rating is a 5. With the infield in becomes a 3. They're going to throw to the plate. A 1-3. Meacham is safe. Yes, Meacham scores. We got a tie game. They throw to the plate, and Meacham comes in to score. We're tied at 1. And since it was a ground ball to short, and that was a 1, Henderson does advance to third on the throw, and Griffey goes to first. So that actually goes as a fielder's choice. So Meacham comes in to score, and now the go-ahead run. Now runners at the corners with 1 out. And the batter is Donnie Baseball. What did I just say about the Yankees? What did I just say? Bottom of the 8th, 1-1 tie. And gets Guidry off the hook for the loss. And now the infield is going to play in again. They could try for 2, but not easy to get the 2 because Don Mattingly is a 2. The error on Washington turns out to be gigantic. And now runners at first and third, and the infield is still going to play in. And Blyleven, they're going to take him out. Mattingly hits righties well. That's going to be it for Blyleven. Not his fault. That run was unearned. So after pitching an absolute gem, Blyleven's going to get a no decision unless a run scores, and he's going to wind up taking the loss. Coming on to pitch for the Twins is going to be Pete Filson. So Filson's going to come in to pitch. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Filson is a lousy double play rating. That's another reason why they're going to call the infield in. So the throw would go to home to first on a try. So Filson will pitch to Mattingly. I am rolling a strat. And that is a 13, nothing happening. Filson will pitch to Mattingly. That's a 5-1. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck him out. 3 + 1 is 4. He struck him out. What a K by Filson. Gigantic strikeout. Out number 2. And now the infield will go back, and now Dave Winfield has a chance to put the Yankees ahead. He's 1 for 3. Filson will pitch to Winfield. Tied at 1, bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. I am rolling a strat. That's a 16. Nothing happening. Filson will pitch. 3-2. Error on a throw. Winfield will swing. 4-2. That's going to be a base hit to short, and that will score the run. And that is hit to Washington. His error rating is a 14. That's a 14, and that's going to be an infield single with an error. Second error on Ron Washington in this inning. That's an error on it's an error and a throwing error. So it's a 2-base advancement. So Henderson comes in to score. Griffey goes to third, and Winfield goes to second, and is now 2-1 Yankees. What a way for the Twins to implode. Another E6. Second error on the Twins in this inning. It's an infield single with 1 extra base advancement on a bad throw, as Washington tried to make some sort of a play, and that is an automatic 2-base advance, and that will put up runners at second and third with 2 outs, and the Yankees have taken the lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters groan. Ugh. And what did I just say? Here's Don Baylor. Baylor is 1 for 3 as the Twins are letting this game get by them. Dave Righetti warming up in the bullpen. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. And they're going to pit, and they're going to take Filson out as Baylor hits lefties better than righties. So Twins are going to go to the bullpen, and they'll bring in Frank Euphemia to pitch to Baylor. Frank Euphemia will pitch to Don Baylor. Baylor will stay in the game. Runners at second and third, 2-1 Yankees. 2 outs. Am I rolling a strat? Yes, I am. Because Euphemia does have a balk chance. Nope. Euphemia will pitch to Baylor. Here's the pitch, 2-4. And against the righty, that's an automatic out. It's a star 4 and a ground ball to third, and the inning will end there. 2 runs on no hits. That's how bad that inning was. 2 runs, no hits, 2 errors, a fielder's choice, and a walk. And after 8, it is now 2-1 Yankees with a chance to close it in the top of the 9th. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Coming on to bat for the Twins will be Tom Brunansky. And coming on to try to get the save will be Rags. Here's Dave Righetti. He will try to get the save. I think Righetti already has a save in this series. He didn't save the game against Boston, that's for sure. Yeah, he has 2 saves. Righetti has 2 saves in the postseason. He will pitch to Brunansky. Top of the 9th, Yankees lead 2-1. Twins led the entire way. 2 errors on Ron Washington. Righetti will pitch. 3-4, strikeout, 15 is high. Brunansky will swing 2-3, and that's a fly ball to left field, out number 1. 1 down, and the batter will be Roy Smalley. Check the Twins bench, see if there's anybody I see there, and the answer is no. I'm going to have Smalley bat. Smalley is 0 for 3. Yankees scored 2 runs on no hits, 2 errors and a walk. Righetti will pitch. 2-5. That's a strikeout. The 5 got him, struck him out. 2 down. And now it's up to Gary Guidry. He will swing. Guidry has home run power. Guidry, however, is 0 for 3. Righetti looking on. Yankee fans suddenly cheering all over the stadium. Rod Carew did play. He's just on the. Rod Carew did play in 1985, Philip. He's just on the Angels. Righetti will pitch to Guidry. Righetti, 5-1, range play. Guidry gets the swing. That's a 4-4, and that's a base hit to third, but it's a range play, and that range is Pags. A 1-2. It's a base hit to third, so a 1-2. He makes the play. Anything higher, it's a single. No, he's got it. Pags makes a spectacular play at third. He's up with it. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. Yankees steal it away from the Twins here in the bottom of the 8th inning to win it in the 9th. Yankees win 2-1. They steal it from the Twins on some bad Minnesota defense. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yankee haters in the chat groan. A great pitcher's duel. And as I said to myself, I said to you guys, didn't you just think the Yankees are going to win this somehow? And they did. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors. For the Twins, 1 run on 7 hits and 2 gigantic errors on Ron Washington, and I hope he can come back and have a better game tomorrow. The winning pitcher is Bob Shirley. He goes to 2-0 on the postseason. The loss goes to Pete Filson, who's 0-1. He's 0-1. And Righetti gets his 3rd save of the postseason. What a way to lose if you're the Twins, and what a way to win if you're the Yankees. You steal a win here on some bad defense by the Twins. The Twins will have to wait till tomorrow morning to see if they can come back, but that's a game you think they let that one get by. So tomorrow morning it will be game 2 of the ALCS. Minnesota and the Yankees, and tomorrow night, game 2 of the Astros and the Cardinals NLCS, where Houston leads that series 1-0. Steeler fan Philip Reynolds, Sports Time Machine, thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more exciting baseball action. Yankees come from the dead and beat the Twins 2-1, lead this 1985 ALCS 1-0. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.